Each day, doctors diagnose thousands of Americans with Alzheimer's. It's a devastating illness, as anyone who's been near it knows, one that often robs its victims of memories, the ability to communicate, while taking an enormous toll, really, on relatives and caregivers in many cases. Now, a pharmaceutical giant has announced it is giving up on treating Alzheimer's. The Pfizer drug company reports it will stop trying to develop new drugs to treat both Parkinson's and Alzheimer's after too many expensive trials have just flat out failed. Company executives say about 300 people will lose their jobs in the cutback. But for others, this decision presents a loss of hope. Let's turn to Jerry Willis from the Fox Business Network. Explain the impact here. I mean, if you are one of the many millions of families dealing with this, it just must be heartbreaking.
I would think this is heartbreaking. So think about it. 5.5 million people in the country live with Alzheimer's. They've got family. Another million live with Parkinson's. They've got family. So you take those numbers, that's 6.5 million times 4, times 5, times 6. You know, it circles of folks when somebody's sick in your family. You know how that works.
Or in your close friend circle. It's just very hard.
It's very difficult. 300 people losing their jobs, as you mentioned. But I think it's the people who have these diseases who are most impacted. And let me tell you, the response on social media, not pretty today. They really got slammed. If I could, I want to just tell you what the company itself had to say, because this is important. As you said, they failed before. They're getting out of something they failed at before. And that's not stupid, I got to say. Michael Dolson, he runs their global R&D. He says the change in our R&D productivity, highlighting the opportunity for up to 15 blockbuster product approvals over the next 5 years. So here's what they're saying. They're saying, hey, look, we've got other stuff that's coming out, not in this category, but other drugs that'll be meaningful to people out there. 15 drugs over 5 years. So it's not like we're throwing in the towel on everything. We've got other stuff that's important and coming out. He did not detail what they are, so I don't know if it's an impotency drug or if it's a cancer drug or what it is.
Are other companies still doing Alzheimer's research and Parkinson's research?
So a lot of people have failed at this too. There have been other failures as well, but Biogen, Teva, Merck, Eli Lilly, these are all companies that are still working specifically on Alzheimer's that affect so many people out here. Let me tell you, the reaction on Twitter has been so forceful, reading people talking about it. What they're putting it together with is tax reform. We give you tax reform, you get out of production or trying to make these kinds of drugs. People very upset, depressed about this, not enjoying it. The stock, though, barely moved today. Wall Street shrugged their shoulders and just kept going on.
Yeah, seems to be one direction down there.
Yes, and that would be up.
Yes, it is. Good to see you, Jerry.
Good to see you.
Thank you.